Tick, tock, tick, tock. It has been a worrying 30 minutes. He remembered how he got called to come to the hospital after the accident. His wife was in the room, floating between life and death. He heard the door creaking and looked at the doctor passing through the door frame. The doctor closed the door, making James' heart skip a beat. "I'm sorry to tell you this, Mr. Bayford, but I think it's time to say goodbye." Silence followed. James felt like his world was falling apart. As he entered the room, he could hear the beeping of the monitors. As he approached the bed, he could see the motionless body, which was once his energetic wife. When he sat down next to her bed, he whispered, "Liz, remember how we first met? It was at prom of our senior year. We both went in single, but at the end of the night, I was certain that I would have a beautiful future with you." A silence filled the room. He hoped for a reaction, which never came. As he was reflecting on all the memories they made, the beeping of the monitor continued. Over time, the beeping started to slow down until it fully halted. The doctor laid his hand on James' shoulder. "I think it's time to go." The doctor advised him to take some rest, so he could process the loss. And so, he said his final goodbyes to what is presumably dead. As James walked to the exit of the hospital, he couldn't think. Every door he passed, his thoughts became vaguer and vaguer. One thought stuck, which was the thought of loneliness. After leaving the hospital, he walked like a robot to his car. That's how empty he felt inside. While driving on 87th Avenue, 3 streets from home, James realized he will have to explain this to his son. The thought of this made him feel like he was on his own. His wife would be able to handle such a situation. He turned around the corner onto Broadway. This is where he lives. He could see the house and felt a shiver of anxiety going over him. He parked his car, for so far he was able to, and entered the hallway. The moment he closed the door, he burst into tears. He sat down on the dark oak bench in the hallway. He could only think about how much he needed Liz in these situations. Loneliness was all he felt. "Dad," he heard. "Dad, why are you crying?" He looked up to see his son standing in front of him. "Nothing, son. It's just been a harsh day," he said depressingly. "When is Mom coming home?" The second little Jimmy finished his sentence, James' worry suddenly shifted to Jimmy. James felt sorry for Jimmy. "Jimmy, you remembered how Grandma went to heaven? Well, Mom, so Mom is dead?" "Sadly, yes." "Dad, why do people die?"